Have you ever wondered what exactly is in a player's account or what exactly gives them stats? In this video, I am going to show you inside an almost 2000% shooter account. This is the current shooter stats, around 400% shooter damage, about 700% shooter health, 1400% shooter defense and 1840% shooter attack. First, shout out to these comments. If you want a shout out, then comment. So let's check where all this stats come from. First, let's look at Vigilante and emblems. By the way, I am going to be talking a bit about stuff as we go. So if you watched my how to increase stats smartly, you will notice I promote not spending unnecessarily. Even the Roadster is mainly just being used because of the 10% damage. As you can see, it has one shooter armament. Getting the second would increase stats by a sweet chunk. Next, we are going to look at all the Vigilante. As I always say, you don't really need to take all your Vigilante to 5 stars. Get it to the star number which gives you stats and leave it at that. Remember, there's passive stats, like this, which are always in use. Then there's active stats, like this, which requires the Vigilante or whatever to be in use when fighting. So these are the main Vigilante, their skill levels and equipment. So I can see, she's trying to get Doryung Gen Vigilante, which is one of the best Vigilante in the whole game. You can see, she's using the level 20 Vigilante equipment, which I made a video on how to make already. She only spends when there's rewards, like this or the cumulative purchase event. So next is the Renegades. You can see, the main focus is trying to get the shooter Renegades to 3-star only. If you want to understand this in a very technical way, look out for my video on Renegades in the future, so you can see some of this Renegades gives stats, and much more will give stats in the future. These are the medallions and the prototype being used. Next is the vigilante training room. Here is helicopter stuff lol. So here's rank up in building succession. Some buildings like hospital, club, pawnbroker and others give stats as well. These are the council hull investment. These are the hitman investment. These are the family investment. Let's look at the family resort. So as you can see, most of the reputation are above friendly 2, but she's currently in her main shooter family, which at honor 1 gives 50% shooter attack. So you see these stores. Then Made Man store at level 7 and 8 gives 30% attack and defense, so you can buy them every day for free. Now we are going to take a look at the T11. I would like to say this, for most players bikers are hard to increase because they have charge and normal damage, but honestly in real battles you have an advantage. Most shooter players in tower defense and other things need T11 or else they won't be able to do much, unlike bikers who can use mostly T10 bikers to hold stuff, with the tactical being even better at this. So if you're a shooter player, get your T11 and tactical T11. These are the babes. The SVIP store. The garden store. The yacht store. The few decorations. Highest floor this account goes up to is 88 at the Slammer. This is the overview of stats without any active stats. Thanks for watching and subscribe for a cookie.